Victoria. Today we're having fiesta in our house. And I have a very special guest and my friend today. Her name is Carmela and she is going to make a very delicious cookie. She is from Peru and this cookie called Alpha Horse. Hola Carmela, ¿cómo estás?
Hola Victoria.
Nice to
Hola
see you.
amigos.
And Carmela is going to tell us a little bit about her cookies.
Well, this is our special type of cookie, very common in South America. And the reason why I started making it is because I can't find them here in the United States and I like it so much. They're soft, easy to make, and that's another reason why I decided to try the recipe. And there is a different tryouts, different recipes online, but I try to find the one that you can keep trying and trying until you find the right measurement.
Right.
So that was basically how I come up with this recipe that I'm going to share with you guys. And people who believe that I don't cook, I do cook, which is okay.
I know, and they're tasting great. And here's our ingredients.
Yes, you're gonna use flour.
Mhm.
It's basically 1 cup of flour and 2 cups of cornstarch. You need butter, you need eggs, and some vanilla.
Mhm.
And this is the caramel. You can find in any store, or you can make it on your own for those who are in South America. And a pinch of salt and baking soda. So let's start. Break 1 egg.
Okay, I'll help you a little bit.
And then the other edge. It's very simple. And then we probably need a fork to keep. So you put the butter and the sugar. Which one is the sugar? This one.
Yes, that one is sugar.
And the sugar, and then we just so now we have the eggs, the butter, and the sugar. And basically you want to get everything mixed together, and then you will start putting the flour.
Okay, we'll add it flour.
Yes, yeah, the flour. And then you put the cornstarch,
Okay.
and you keep
Okay.
moving. And then you add a pinch of salt and a pinch of
Yes, and baking soda. Here's
Yeah.
baking soda, and we'll add a little pinch of salt here. Looks good.
Yeah, you see? It's a messy, but the fun part comes when you don't really need this, and basically you use your hands. And that's what we're gonna do.
It's probably be a fun to do with
Yeah.
kids. Yes.
You just imagine yourself doing this. So now we're gonna show you when the dough is ready, because the secret here, Victoria, is that once you're doing all this dough, which I guess I'm going to start, it's fun, believe me. It's just mixing all this until you make, you see it's starting to get harder.
Yes.
And it's going to be a big ball.
It becomes like a paste almost. But
Yeah.
Yes. How do you know that it's the right consistency?
Oh,
Can you
because
add
it's
more?
not gonna be like this.
Oh, it's not going to be sticky like that. Okay, you have to add more.
It has to be harder. And it's okay because now the butter is melt, so it's helped with the consistency because it can help to do all the mixture all together. But the secret is to put it back in the refrigerator so the butter,
Oh, it will harden.
it will get hard. So this is the color basically that it takes because of the yolk and all the other ingredients.
But would you suggest right now to put it back in the refrigerator and
Yeah.
get a little harder and then you mix it again? Okay.
Yeah, so you put it in some plastic wrap
Okay.
and then you put it back in the refrigerator and wait for a couple hours. The longer the time, the better. So we have done that already, so we're going to show you guys how it's the transformation overnight. So we will need more flour. So we'll put more flour here and spread a little bit, so that will make it easier. And if I can have half of that,
I'll slice it for you.
and then you want to also put some flour here, so it's easy to roll. So now we're going to start rolling.
Should I put it back in the refrigerator while we're rolling?
No,
or it's okay.
it's okay.
Okay, we can keep it here.
You see, hey, I guess we need to put it in the refrigerator. one second. Well, when you when you have this problem that it's sticky, you want to add more flour. And then you start rolling a little bit more.
How thick it has to be? About half an inch or thinner?
Oh, well, thinner than this. Or you can just do it with your hands, basically, because I guess this is not right.
You want me to try to do that for you? Okay, let me do. I'll try. Let me try and help Carmela to do it. Yes, the dough is really soft. It might need to go for a little bit more.
Oh yeah, you're good at that. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
And if you just add a little, then yes. And
you see, that's my lie. It's over. I don't know how to cook.
that's not true.
Oh my gosh, you're so good.
Okay, now you can. I guess you can use a cookie cutter and yes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so then you wanna stretch it, you know, and you use the cookie cutter, and you make, you know, like little cookies.
Okay, and we have already the baking sheet here covered with parchment paper that it can go to the oven.
So it has to be this little thing.
Okay. Okay.
And then you start putting like with 1 inch separate.
Apart.
Yeah. And now you can keep doing that, Victoria. I don't mind.
Okay, no problem. How hot has to be the oven?
Oh, 200 Fahrenheit.
Okay, it's about 350.
Yeah, 300. Oh, I think it's 200. 250. Yeah.
250. Okay.
You always need some experience here. So Victoria.
You know, I have experience with my daughter because we're making so many cookies for Christmas, and she loves decorating it. That's my favorite part actually to do, and when I bake it and it's ready to decorate, she does the rest of it.
I understand. I like to do this just to take the dough out.
Okay. And now this stuff is going.
Yeah, so this measurement will probably make you around 20 sandwich cookies, and that's if you want to do no more, you do twice instead of using half of the recipe that we'll post online. Then you can just double the.
Oh sure,
size.
yes, you can double in size and then you get as many as you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And we'll roll it again.
That's neat. So you do the flour in your hands before you touch the dough, huh?
Oh, you just sprinkle a little bit on top, and it's just easier to roll. And I don't know if you ever done the sugar cookies.
No.
It's basically the same consistency as the sugar cookies. And I think one of our first sheet is ready to go. And how long we have to bake it?
15 minutes probably.
15 minutes?
Yeah. You can open, when you're cooking them, you can open the oven and touch one and see if,
Okay.
they will grow a little bit. So now we're going to put it on the oven and then we'll show you guys how to do the sandwich cookie. You can enjoy it with some wine while you're waiting, to bake the cookies. And 15 minutes has passed. So this is the look. They're supposed to look white. You don't have to wait until they burn. And they're a little toasted at the bottom. So that's the perfect consistency. You see, it's not too thick.
It's not too thick,
And actually, if you want, you can pick some hole with the fork, and it looks, more professional, I guess. So you hold one, and then you will.
Yes, and there's a dolce de leche.
Yeah, this is the caramel, and then you pour some caramel in the middle. And then what you do, you wrap the other cookie and
and make a sandwich.
Yeah, you make like this is too big actually, but it's kind of my taste. So then with your finger you start rolling a little bit, and you can even put more of the caramel around. So when you put it through the coconut, it will stick more coconut around.
And also make it look pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, look beautiful. It's very nice. Yes.
You see, I know how to cook.
As you see, we already finished up all of our cookies. And Aunt Carmela, she's just finishing the last one.
So making the last one, and this is special for my mom.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yes, I know she cannot get it, but I always do this when I'm in Peru. I make the cookies for her so she knows how delicious they are. So finally, you will smash the cookie sandwich a little bit, and then with your finger you will start trying to get the
Smooth
caramel.
oil,
Yeah. So that will also help to stick the coconut in it.
Okay.
So now you just pour through the coconut, and that's it. Gracias, amigos. Everybody, enjoy the time to share with your friends how good you are, at least in one recipe that you guys want to share, and I enjoyed. Very good. Hola mamá, aquí están los alfajores ricos peruanos y los voy a disfrutar aquí en la fiesta con todos mis amigos y bueno, ya los estamos viendo, gracias.
Thank you, Carmela. Thank you, my friend, that you share your recipe
Oh,
with
you're
us.
welcome.
Yes, it was so much fun to make it together with you.
Yeah.
And I'd like to everybody go to my website, therussianchefina.com, where I post the recipe and instruction how to make it. You also can watch this video online on therussianchefina.com. I see you next time. Goodbye.